Hi guys, welcome back to Beauty Bound. We are back from our Christmas vacation slash break. Honestly, I really enjoyed the break. I'm Jackie Rodman. I'm a licensed esthetician and owner of Skinfinite San Antonio. And you can find me on Instagram on Skinfinite San Antonio. And I have my lovely host with me,
Cristal Rubio. You can find me on BeautyPro Bookkeeping, and then on Artsy Cristal, where I tattoo. I mean, I don't tattoo on Artsy Cristal, but that's where you can find me. You can find my work. You can book there, so you could schedule an appointment, and then BeautyPro Bookkeeping, so that you get all your shit together. Especially right now, January coming in.
Yes, I did. I shared one of her. Or I screenshotted one of your posts, and I was like, guys, so it's tax season. If you find yourself in a tizzy, hire Cristal.
Yeah, this is a time where it's either people are trying to catch up for last year, or also sales tax is coming due.
As it always is.
Yes, sales tax on the 21st of January.
Fuck me.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I it's not fun for everybody else, but I get that taken care of, so you don't get that $50 late fee, penalty fee.
Yes. That was only one time.
I know. Yeah. But no, like Jackie said, we are back from our. It feels like it was a long break. It was much needed for sure.
It kind of does feel very long.
Yeah. But I think we went a week over, a week extra than we expected. But again, it was like I was gone for, I think I had just came back that Saturday night. So it was kind of.
Yeah.
We weren't expecting to leave. Like, we weren't expecting to.
I saw you in Vegas. I was like, what?
Yeah. You're like, where is she at?
I was like, oh, that's a fun little getaway during Christmas.
Yeah, no. So we, obviously Paulina's birthday was on the 23rd. It was her 16th birthday party, her 16th birth date. And we went to do,
on the 23rd?
Yeah. So we went to paint at there's Clay Casa. So we went to paint ceramics, and that was really cool. And we went to dinner, and then we had already decided by that, I think that Sunday, we had made arrangements for Javier's work. Miranda made arrangements for her work because we had to take off pretty unexpectedly. So yeah, on the 24th, we were driving to Vegas. And then we got there on the 25th, just in time before the hospital visits were over, and we got there at 7:30, and hospital visits ended at 8.
Yeah.
So we got there just in time, and still, got to see my father-in-law still talking a little bit. We tried to joke with him a bit, and so we were there. We were only supposed to be there for a week, and we ended up being there until the following. What was it? The second or third? There was that Saturday after New Year's. That we started, or that Friday after New Year's, and we drove back. Yeah.
How far is that drive?
It should be 17 hours.
Oh, shit.
But we stopped in, I think it was New Mexico where we stopped on our way there to sleep. And then we started driving in the morning, early in the morning we started driving, and obviously we made stops. Just to get food and gas and stuff. And then my father-in-law passed away on the 31st that morning. And so we tried to still make it. Because we were at the hospital literally every day from the day that we got there. So even in the evenings, there were some evenings that we left a little bit early so that we could take the kids somewhere so that they just wouldn't be in the hospital because they were there as well, They wanted to spend as much time with him as they could. So we were between the hospital, the waiting room, and then I took stuff to crochet. They took video games. They took, their Uno. So it was a lot of doing that. And then when he got transferred to hospice, same thing, we did a lot of prayer, played one of the services from our church that Sunday, that actually the day before he passed. But we also took the kids to do little things, and just so that they wouldn't I think I didn't want them to have a memory of Vegas be just so negative, or so sad, I think. So we did that. And on New Year's Eve when he passed, that morning, I made sure that they didn't go see him like that. I didn't want that to be their last memory of him.
Yeah.
So it was just my mother-in-law, Javier, and myself that went into the, to the hospice and spent a couple hours with him and just like praying and stuff. And the chaplain got there. But then like after that evening, we actually took them to see the fireworks. So that was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, but I was scared because I don't know if you heard the whole, the Tesla truck explosion in front of the Trump Tower.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, oh shit, Cristal's in Vegas right now. And
so,
did I send it to you? I was like, girl.
No, I think like,
oh my.
Man, okay. So the night before, that evening before when we went out to eat, my mother-in-law said, oh, where's the Trump Tower at? And I was like, oh, we weren't that close to it, but I think we were driving by it, and I was like, oh, it's right there, and we were showing her. And then she was like, oh yeah, because I heard he had she's Mexican, so she was like, oh yeah, I heard he has this tower here and everything. So I was like, okay. So then I think, when was that? On the first when it happened, right?
The first or something like that, yeah.
So that morning of the first, Javier's like, there was an explosion in front of the Trump Tower. I was like, no way. He's like, yeah, and it was a Tesla. I'm like, so it was like a big fuck you to Elon Musk and Trump, right? Like, I mean, that's in my mind, like, I mean, why would somebody do that? It's that. But yeah, like even the night before, when we went out to the fireworks, we went in front of Circus to see the fireworks. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of scared, to be honest, just because I had heard like of all the shit that could happen when it's like big places, they're trying to do all this crap, whatever. Mm-hmm. So the whole time, like, I was making sure that I was like looking out for my surroundings, keeping the kids close. Yeah. But the fireworks there were so amazing, and we got to see like the sphere. It was really cool. So I had only been to Vegas one time prior to that. Like for New Year's. Oh, for New Year's. Yeah, I had been a bunch of times, but for New Year's we had only been one time, and it was me and Javier, and we got there 15 minutes prior to fireworks, and we obviously went to party. But it was so much fun, Yeah. And so this time it was different because it was like with the kids, and we weren't there to party, and it was just nice. And it was like I think it was like a nice reminder too of like, okay, I like to see it as like my father-in-law chose to end the year, with it, for us to end the year with that. Mm-hmm. And not to start off with him being in the hospital, not to start off a year with him being sick. And I think if he was the one that chose this, or God was the one that chose this, like it was just, I think a good ending, because he was tired, and he had already said he didn't, he was ready to go. Yeah. So I think it was just the perfect like goodbye. Yeah. With fireworks. So it was really cool. Yeah. I mean, that part, the fireworks.
The fireworks.
Yeah. So I had fun for that. And then we drove back that Friday night, and that was a long drive.
I bet. Yeah. 17 hours.
I
think that's the same distance from Tennessee to San Antonio.
No way.
Yeah, because I did that drive when I was like 7.5 months pregnant.
Dang.
And it was long. We had to stop twice because I was so uncomfortable.
And I feel like it's so much closer, but then I've never been. But just getting out of fucking Texas, man.
Oh, believe me, especially when you're going up that way, it takes forever.
Getting out of Texas, it's like you're driving to a whole different country.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
most countries in Europe are like, the next country's like in an hour away.
We drove to like 3 different countries, and it was
in the same day.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about.
So crazy.
That's what I liked about living in Tennessee too.
Yeah.
Is because the states were a lot closer.
Yeah.
Like a lot closer.
I mean, yeah. Like
we rarely travel here. If we travel, it's like to the next city over here because it's just too.
Corpus.
It's just oh gosh, yeah. I mean, not saying I didn't have a good time when I went to Corpus last year, but we went and we did what we had to do, and that was it.
Yeah, because I mean, even to drive to like Houston is what, 3 hours?
Like 3.5 hours.
And then to drive to Dallas is like 4.5 or 5. And
if you're with me, we'll get there in 4 hours.
Of course, yeah. But then like in California, when we lived in Hesperia, it literally took us 2.5 hours to get to Vegas. Like, so we went all the time.
Yeah, it was super close.
I mean, I did have the best fucking tacos out there.
Oh, did you go to the
Tacos El Gordo? Of course, twice. Yeah. And you know what the saddest part was though?
Did they mess up your order?
No, I couldn't fucking eat that much. I get so fucking full so fast. So I get a mulita and I got at the first time we went, I was like, okay, I want a mulita and I want 2 tacos, or I think I asked for 3 tacos on top of that. So I ate half of the mulita and like 1 other taco, and I was full. But I saved the other shit for the next morning because I didn't care. I was gonna warm that shit up. So the next time around, I just got 1 taco and 1 mulita. But yeah, like I couldn't. I was really full, but it was so good.
Yeah, whenever I go to Vegas,
the food.
I eat and I drink.
Miranda had her first yard.
I saw her picture.
Yes.
I was like,
yeah, she had her first yard.
They're just expensive.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
I only get 1 when I go, and I'm just like, okay, that's like.
Yeah. So that night that she got that yard, it was just, I took her and Paulina with me. And I was like, look, if they card you guys, it'll probably just be Miranda, and it'll probably be Paulina too, but they'll probably card Miranda first. And then once they see Miranda's, they won't card you. But, we'll just go, whatever. So I took them and we went to inside the New York. The reason we went there, so when me and Javier first got married, our 1-year anniversary, we went back, and that's where we stayed at. Oh. And so that's the first time that I met, bless you. That's the first time I met my sister-in-law, one of my sister-in-laws.
Oh, really?
Letty, she passed away a few years ago, but, 8 years ago. Yeah. But when we went, she used to work at that casino at the New York, and she used to work at there was like a pizza restaurant there, and so I was taking them to kind of to like we had never taken them to that casino, I don't think. So we were walking by, and I was like, oh, I remember when the first time that I met her, she was like so loving, and she was so happy to meet me. So it was just a cool thing, like to just walk them around of like the little things that we went and did around that place, because they have the arcade. I wasn't 21 yet, so we went to the roller coaster ride there. So I was just kind of showing them around like what we did for our 1-year anniversary. It was really, so it was cool.
So sweet.
Yeah, and she got her yard. She was like, my first yard.
Oh.
Yeah, and the only yard she got.
Yeah, even when I went to Vegas last year for the aesthetics conference, I took Tyler for the first time to like a whatever conference. I mean, he didn't go in with me, obviously, but he enjoyed himself, even though I was like gone all day. He said, I want to come back next year with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I was trying to convince him to go to New York with me this year. Yeah. Because I don't know. I just wanted to go to the New York show this year instead of Vegas. He said, no, we'll go back to Vegas. I think
Vegas is
like
fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, Vegas is fun. I mean, I like it, and not so much because of like the casinos or that. It's just like, I go for the food. Don't get me wrong. I did gamble. I won $900.
She's like, I won almost $1,000.
Yeah,
like,
that was really cool.
Deal.
I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so that was cool. And then obviously, the kids played at the Circus Arcade. All the games. They came back with like a bag full of so many stuffed animals. Like it was crazy because they won all this stuff. So all those little things, like we made sure they still had some kind of fun. We made sure that they still kind of.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's
because
fun.
I think it was already a hard time. Like, and it was like, let's enjoy a bit of the time that we're here.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
Yeah, I don't want to just sit around. I mean, might as well go explore.
The food.
You should have went to Hell's Kitchen.
Girl.
With your $900 win.
Hell's Kitchen. Imagine for 6 of us how much that would be. Woo! That would have been the whole $900. No, we went to eat. There was a Chinese food place inside the Orleans, and oh my gosh, that was so good.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good. Like it's obviously one of the like a lazy Susan in the middle, and then it's like a round table, and you choose like the different entrees, and then they bring like a shitload of plates out. Which we ordered way too much food.
Really? That sounds good.
But it was so good.
I discovered like there's this candy bar on top of the like candy shop.
Sugar,
is that what it's called? Yeah. It's sugar. I don't know.
It's sugar.
Well, there's a candy bar on top, and like all the drinks are candy themed, and like they have infused gummy bears with vodka.
Oh, yeah, it's sugar. It's
so good.
You know, I think I've only been there once, but it was one of the time. Again, we would take the kids a lot for like the arcades and stuff and to eat. But so I never went to the actual bar. But I would love to go to the bar just because I want to get like one of those fancy drinks with like I think there's like one where it's like a bubble, right? And like there's like
it's like a fishbowl. It's so big and you can share it with somebody. And then, but for me, I'm like, Tyler doesn't really drink because he just gets like weird migraines now when he drinks. So he tries not to, and he gets his vertigo too. So he tries to not drink too much.
Party pooper.
So I was like, I want to share a fishbowl with someone. Damn it.
Oh my gosh. We need to make a Vegas trip.
You'll have to come with me to the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Dallas Skin Show.
Oh.
I'm excited.
Oh, that's in March, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have to check the dates.
Yeah.
Again, because
that one was fun. Wait, we went to that one, right? Yeah, that's
yes.
the one
But this year it's at the Hilton Anatole, and
Yeah.
I've been there once. I was talking to Leanda about it because she made a post like, "Who's going to the show?" I was like, "Oh, I'll go."
Depending on the date.
But the hotel, I was shocked they were hosting it there because I've been there once for another conference, and there's like this whole like water. What am I saying? There's
like waterfall.
There's like water slides and like a really
water
nice pool there, and like the interior is like beautiful. Like it's nicer probably than the Omni.
No, it's just so I noticed with one of my clients on Gusto. What my client noticed, we had never noticed this before, that there's a misspelling on the business name.
Oh no!
And so this is like it's going to be on the W-2 forms and it's going to be on all this stuff. But so I submitted all the paperwork, and everything on the paperwork is, it's Bohemian Bombshell. But
there's a misspelling?
Yeah. So instead of an N, is an M. So Bohemian Bombshell instead of Bohemian Bombshell.
Who the fuck? I'm kidding.
It was probably my dumbass when I was typing it. But like the thing
I would murder you. I'm just kidding.
The thing is, like, I mean, we've been running this payroll for a while, and just yesterday she noticed it, and I hadn't noticed it. Like I kept, I don't think honestly, because I had sent her all the paperwork to sign. I don't think either one of us had noticed it. So when she sent it to me yesterday, I was like, wait, is this on on all of them? And then I said, let me check. And then she checked and she sends me a screenshot. I was like, fuck. I said, let me submit a ticket. So because I saw the name Gusto on here, I thought that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, and it was like about a promotion. I was like, no, I'm in the middle of recording.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, guys, like if I send paperwork, make sure like you can
make sure it's spelled right.
No, I spelled. I was me. Like it was all me. But
I'm just kidding.
I didn't realize that shit, man. Like my
Bohemian.
Yeah, and I mean the M is right next to the N. So yes. I think when I typed it, like I was just typing quick.
It happens. It happens.
But yeah.
But yeah, we're just reminiscing from the holidays. Mine were boring, honestly. I mean, I did a lot of baking, a lot of eating. All
you made
good.
Thumbprint cookies.
Thumbprint cookies.
Oh, the kiss.
Oh, the kids did.
No, I said the kiss, the one with the kiss on top.
Oh, so
what do you call them?
Okay, so everyone calls them something differently. I've heard many different things. I have heard, so I do peanut butter blossoms. That's what I call them.
Yeah,
Tyler called them peanut butter cookies, and I said no, they're peanut butter blossoms.
And I called them thumbprints.
The recipe says blossom because it's I don't know why.
It does,
and then I put a little Hershey Kiss on top, and then I make brownie blossoms too. But someone told me because they're rolled in powdered sugar, they're called snowball cookies.
Really?
I was like, what? Snowball cookies? Because you can make them vanilla instead of the brownie blossoms, but
so a thumbprint cookie is actually different.
you press your thumb in it and you put jam in it. That's a thumbprint cookie.
No way. I was lied to by a person. You know who you are. Oh, I always thought there were thumbprint cookies. But they're what blossoms?
Either peanut butter blossoms and then brownie blossoms / snowball cookies. I don't know.
Well, those are my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Which ones?
For Christmas. The
peanut butter?
Peanut butter blossoms.
Oh, they're
so good.
They're so like I didn't know how to make them at first until I met Tyler, and then his mom made some.
Yeah.
I said I don't really like peanut butter. Like that's like I don't like peanut butter because I'm a foreigner. And ask anyone not from America, they don't really like peanut butter.
Is peanut butter even a thing in Canada?
People eat it. Like my mom would offer it. I was like, but it wasn't like my mom didn't grow up with peanut butter. Like her parents hated peanut butter.
No way.
I think my mom just kept it like around. But we never.
It's like a staple.
We didn't really touch it. So
you never ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
That makes me want to like throw up when I think of that combination. Because Tyler grew up with it. He would have the Uncrustables.
Yes.
And I'd see people eating it. I'd be like, oh God. But no, I don't. No.
You know that the only way that I'll drink a cup of regular milk is with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I know. I know. I'm not American, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not either.
But you're born here, right?
No, I was born in Mexico, bitch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I always forget.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I like peanut butter on like a warm toast.
Yeah.
But I rarely, like that's so rare that I'll eat that.
Oh, man.
But every Christmas, so now I will make myself my peanut butter blossoms. And I think they're so good with the brown sugar and like,
so good.
Damn, you should have told me. I would have made you some.
Oh, man.
Well, you weren't even around, but.
Yeah, those are like the best. I think I'm telling you, this Christmas is not. You know what the freaking I
made sugar cookies too. I didn't take a photo of those, but those were so good.
I love sugar cookies too. Wait, okay. So I love the sugar cookies, and I know they're probably like the fakest and more freaking overly processed cookies there is.
I think I know exactly
the
what you're
ones like
about.
At Target
with the pink frosting.
Yes,
yes. Oh no, those are super good.
And it's like it's not even. I don't know. Like it's not even like where I have to have a bunch of them. Like just one of them. Like it's just so good. Like you just bite into it and it's so soft.
Oh yeah, those are the best. Though Tyler, those are his kryptonite too. Like if he sees those, he's like, oh.
We haven't gotten those in a long time. I just realized that because we've
been trying to be so good.
That's like we've been trying not to get anything that has all these freaking dyes and like we look at all the ingredients and then I just found out. So we're sorry guys. Like today is just like a catching up. It's a new year.
What we did.
I
guess.
But, I just saw this freaking reel on Instagram, or I don't know if it was one of them, but you know how and I've always known that citric acid is not actually from an orange or from I've always known that part. But I saw this freaking thing that it said that citric acid is black mold. It's genetically modified citric acid. But it's made from black mold.
Oh, God. I didn't even know that.
I didn't either. I was like, and there's a whole list and like a bunch of studies that they did and, and they found that out. But I'm thinking like, every time we look at labels, because I try to look at labels a lot, and so we try to get stuff that doesn't have any citric acid or natural flavors, or any dyes, right? And we try that. We've been trying that for like a while already. So every once in a while, yes. Do we still have things that we probably shouldn't have? Yeah, every once in a while we still get stuff. But man, when I read that, I was like, that makes so much sense on why sometimes we're so screwed up in the head, or like our brain is so foggy.
Why people are so screwed up in the head.
No, but like, and like as far as like our brain being so foggy, or just us having all these freaking immunocompromised crap, or whatever the
all
hell,
these disorders, these autoimmune disorders.
Yeah,
and all.
like it makes so much sense, because we didn't have any of this crap like years ago.
We're trying to cut out processed food too.
I know.
Like I was telling Tyler, I'm like, is there any kind of sausage that's
not processed?
Yeah, he said no.
You can make your own sausage.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah, it sounds really. I mean, you'd have to encase it and like.
Yeah, but it's really not that hard, because you're not the only thing that you would be doing is grinding up the pork meat, and then if you have a KitchenAid,
and then wait, I get the pork.
I'm
like, I get the pork.
Yeah,
and then,
you season it. Like you grind it, whatever, and then you season it as, you know.
Even if I could do like some sausage patties and just try and like make it. Because I was.
Yeah, because you just ground your own stuff, and you go to like a meat market that has like or a butcher, you know, get stuff from a butcher, and you make it yourself, and then it's not processed. Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, bacon too, and like.
Yeah.
Dude, like it took me so long to find anything of bacon that it was only bacon. That it was not all this extra shit, you know?
Yeah, I want to start. Well, now we're not, and I'll tell you guys why eventually, but we're just waiting till. Well, I mean, I can say we're waiting till we're settled in our next destination.
Yeah.
It's not happening anytime soon, but I'm just saying.
Not till August, right?
Okay, I wasn't going to say it this quickly.
No, we've been saying it. The month we've been saying it forever.
No, have we?
Yeah.
Not on the podcast, though.
No, yeah. Okay, like, not till next year, guys.
Okay, well. Well, whenever we are at our next destination, we're going to try and like find a local farmer. Yeah. We want chickens too. We just weren't going to do all these like modifications now. We're trying to, Oh, and I got new flooring over the holidays. That was exciting.
Oh,
and then
you finally got it done?
Yes. And then our water heater broke.
No way.
And then Tyler was pissed because he's like, I just spent all this money on new flooring and now I have to pay for a new water heater. He was so pissed off. He's like, oh, are you serious?
Oh, man. So it's like you're having to do all these little improvements. But, you know, even though like right now it seems like it's so much, but I think in the long run it'll be worth it for when the time comes for you guys to sell your house and they do inspection. They're not going to find all these little things that you're going to have to fork out money right away.
I know. They kept saying, oh, it's going to look really attractive that you guys have a new water heater. So, okay.
No, and that's true because people do look at all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you see Erica's house?
It's so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, your house is gorgeous. I commented on
Imagine how many animals you could have there. Oh.
I know.
That's our goal for next year is land.
Ooh.
I want animals.
Yeah, I would love that too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like
I want more chickens.
I feel like there's not a lot of land left though.
Not in San Antonio. No.
San Antonio. No. You have to go.
We would move like.
You have to go down to Divine.
Well, we would move out of San Antonio, but still like. Yeah, but still in Texas and still around San Antonio. Yeah, because I mean, I'd still keep my office. I'd still keep, so the kids are in theater. Like we're not going anywhere from that. So yeah, but it's just we just want the land.
That's what I want too.
Yeah,
eventually.
Yeah, and then we have to start getting for like the spring for fruits and veggies. Dude, strawberries went up $2.
Oh yeah, Tyler's. He said eggs went up in price, I don't know what else he was bitching about.
Dude, yeah, like Yeah.
It is winter time though too. Is it like not in season?
The strawberries?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's never been that much for 1 pound of strawberries.
Oh.
Look at my eggs.
You have two. Did you do that? Set them up perfectly? Like
yes, they were. My ADHD kicked in. I couldn't. They were like this.
that is like no. I'm glad. No, go back.
But isn't that so ugly?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's hideous.
Yeah.
It's hideous.
Yeah, and then so I sat there and I rearranged them all to look really pretty.
That is so. That's pretty.
Right. And then yesterday, because we have those are blue. And then yesterday, we got a blue egg because this chicken is not consistent. She doesn't lay blue eggs all the time. She only like every once in a while she likes to lay a blue egg. Isn't that weird? But yeah, and the pink egg. But yeah, I heard that eggs went up again. But I mean,
you're got it covered. Yeah, I told Tyler we saved so much money if we had chickens.
Yeah.
But he said no.
Oh, look, this is a sphere.
Wow. Yeah, I saw it last time I went.
Yeah, that was so cool. Like.
Yeah, I think I saw it for the first time when I went over in August.
Yeah.
Or wait,
we
no.
we hadn't seen it, and I was like, that was.
It's
like,
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, we walked really close to it, and it was just like, I don't know. I was just amazed by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That's all for today.
Yeah. I think it was more catching up and just kind of reminiscing.
Reminiscing at the break. But now we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're going to have some topics. We're going to have some guests.
Yes.
And
we do have a few guests lined up.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're excited about what
2025
has in store.
So yeah, happy New Year and welcome to 2025. And we hope all your business goals come to fruition? Whatever the word is.
Wait, what?
That all your goals come to, is it fruition or fruition? Fruition? No, where they like develop, they flower, my Mexican ass cannot think of the word.
I don't even know what you're saying.
But like where your goals all come true, you know, and they all develop how you want them to develop. They all come true. Some really good goals in mind. I don't know. Did you do a vision board this year?
I don't do one any year.
We did one last year.
For Smooth Connections, yeah, I did.
No, we did one at the beginning of the year.
Oh, at the last summit or the last boss summit?
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, what was my vision board? I'll have to scroll back through and see.
Yeah.
I think it was like, I don't know. I'll have to look. No. Oh, before we hop off, someone asked me what my resolutions are, and I said I had like 3 things. 1, I wanted to style my hair more and put more energy into having good looking hair this year. Number 2 was eating better, which is probably my resolution every year, but well, no, last year it wasn't. Last year it was like what I told myself is like, we're going to just take things slow and easy and like whatever things are meant to be are meant to be.
Yeah.
I think I just like, I had a bad year the last couple months of the beginning of last year weren't the best. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, meh. I was like, meh. This year's going to be whatever.
Yeah.
But now this year, I'm like, okay, we're back on track. We're back on target. We're going to do a lot this year. Like, this year is going to be my busiest probably yet, just with life and business and everything else. But I'm still going to have my hair looking good. I'm going to have my bod looking good, hopefully, by the end of the year. And then there was a third one I feel like I had. What is it? I think, I wanted to rebrand my business. So that was the third one.
Yes. That's awesome.
So I'm working on that slowly and surely, but I'm excited about that.
That's exciting. Mm-hmm. For me, I think is just being able to get through school. Mm-hmm. I have my first exam today for my first class. And
it's only been 2 weeks.
I know.
Damn.
It's that you go at your own pace, and I'm trying to finish the class.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So if I pass the exam today, that means I finished this class. and I can move on to the next one.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's quick. It's like, 2 weeks in.
Yeah. So, my goal is to be able to finish school. And then obviously, keeping my business thriving. Family wise, spend more time with family.
Sorry, making sure that
Oh no, it's okay.
the school didn't call me.
Yeah. And just, I don't know,
Oh shoot.
actually staying healthy and not gaining my weight back. I still have 10 more pounds to go. So yeah, that's my goal, just to stay healthy, to be a better version of myself than I was last year.
That's good.
Yeah, but that's it. So we hope you guys have a wonderful
Wow, my
week.
resolutions were so vain. I need to have nice hair.
Hey, no, but that's
Like
a
such a
good
bitch.
No, that's a good goal though, because it's like, I think once we start paying attention to ourselves and to the way that like we want to look and what makes us feel better, like that just changes your whole mentality to a lot of other things. Like, but you do have to do like start within yourself, and it's not vain. It's you just want to do more things that make you feel pretty. Yeah.
Like I used to say, I'd rather have like really good skin than have nice hair.
Yeah. But now
I'm like, I'd rather have both.
yeah. And that's it. And that's good because it's what makes you feel good. And I told you, like, I fucking slacked on my skin routine, like I need to get back on it. Like the last month or so, my skin routine has been non-existent.
Yes. I was telling her we need to get back on retinol.
Yes.
And we need the layer pads.
Yes. Yes. I need to get back on that because I'm
exfoliate and plump.
Yes. Especially right now. Like right now that I lost weight, like this is getting loose.
I'm already looking for plastic surgeons.
Like
for like a little
tuck, a nip and tuck. I do want
from head to toe.
What I do want this year before the end of the year is a tummy tuck.
Oh, that's my goal too.
That is like one thing. It's the tummy tuck.
We can go together.
Yes, let's do it. Yeah, because I'm going to Mexico for this shit though.
She can be my translator then.
Yeah. But yeah, so we hope you have a wonderful week. We will see you next week, and we will have a topic for you next week since we already got you guys caught up with our lives. So yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And if you don't already follow us, please follow us on BeautyBound TX on Instagram, and then BeautyBound on YouTube, and BeautyBound on Spotify, Apple, wherever you can find podcasts, we're there. And so yeah, bye.
Bye guys.